It was a small responsibility, but it was great satisfaction. Hey everybody, this is Bob Cargill. I remember clapping erasers back in grammar school. I grew up in the ridiculously awesome town of Franklin, Massachusetts. My first 4 years of school, grammar school, were at the Four Corners School, grades 1 through 4. I can remember my teachers' names to this day. Miss Shea, Miss or Mrs. Stevens, Miss Hart, and Mrs. Gilbert, if I recall correctly. And one thing I recall vividly is clapping erasers with my very dear friend Carlo. For some reason, we were chosen to clap erasers, and I think we were chosen to clap erasers quite frequently. It was a small responsibility, but it was highly satisfying. It was very rewarding. It made us feel important. You may not even know what erasers are, what I'm talking about when I say clapping erasers, but back in the day we had chalkboards, and we used erasers to clean those chalkboards. And the erasers had to be cleaned themselves every once in a while. So Miss Shea, I remember in particular, but maybe the other teachers too, I don't recall, asked Carlo and I to go outside and clap the erasers. It was a duty, if you will, a chore, but it was also a small responsibility that felt like a reward. We felt important being chosen to clap the erasers, and we'd go outside and clap the erasers, and there'd be a big cloud of white dust or yellow dust, depending on the color of the chalk, all around us, and we'd go back in and we felt proud that we clapped those erasers clean. Clapping erasers as a leader, as a boss, as a coach, as an employer, as anyone in a leadership position. What can you do with your team that's the equivalent of clapping erasers, giving them a small responsibility that gives them a lot of satisfaction, that makes them feel important? It's a win-win. Think about it. Clapping erasers. How can you give those in your team such a small responsibility and make them feel as good as Carlo and I did back in the day when we would clap erasers?